Hi, I don't have a fancy hook to get you to watch this video. My name's John. I have a traumatic brain injury. I'm 43 years old. I'm a gay guy, and I'm on a spiritual journey. And I'm determined to start a Buddhist-inspired international organization to help children and living in poverty and children with disabilities overcome learned helplessness by understanding that afflictions are the source of their liberation. So if that interests you, please continue to listen because I'm really trying to build momentum toward creating this international organization called Seeds of Prayer. It's going to be a secular movement. You know, it's inspired by Buddhism, but by no means do you have to become a Buddhist or a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu. It's for all children and all children living in poverty and those that are suffering with disabilities like I did. I suffered my traumatic brain injury when I was 18 months old. But for years and years and years, and this is why Buddhism is so profoundly powerful, it asks you to sort of take it's this idea of impermanence and change. And for a very long time, I assumed that because I had a traumatic brain injury, that there were certain things that I wasn't going to be able to do. And that led to a lot of depression and a lot of procrastination and a lot of hardship. But as technology has changed and as my attitude changed in relation to my understanding of Buddhism, suddenly everything opened up. And suddenly I realized I can do all kinds of things that I never imagined possible when I was a kid. And so if you're a young person out there and you happen to see this video, and I hope that you have watched at least this far, please know that the affliction itself is the source of your liberation. Whether you're living in poverty or maybe you have a significant disability of some kind, don't turn away from it. Embrace it. Bring it into your existence and see it for what it is and allow it to live within you. Allow it to grow and change like a flower in the sun, and it will blossom in ways that you could never possibly understand. You can't predict this stuff. It's beautiful and profound. Affliction is the source of liberation. It's the very thing we need to get out of the prison of our own ignorance, greed, hatred, self-hatred. And if you want that flower to grow, if you want that seed of goodness to transform, you have to love yourself. And that means loving all of yourself. If you're living in poverty, if you have a significant disability, or you're coming from a culture that's been wounded by decades of or centuries even, of cultural, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, that cultural trauma that comes from, communities that have been displaced by globalization and by colonialism. Transformation is possible. The future is boundless. And I want to inspire people, rather than holding to these fixed ideas and these identities that are from the past. It's the husk of a seed. The past is nothing more than the husk of a seed. And when you let that go, there's something that emerges from within you that is so profound and boundless and beautiful. And when the flower is ready, the bees will come. I love you very much. And if you watch this far, may you be blessed. May all your dreams come true. May all you love experience nothing but boundless joy, tranquility, and serenity forever. Thank you for listening.